What's up, everyone? This is Dr. Webb here. Today, I'm going to be speaking about 5 things that you can do as a pre-med to have a successful, productive summer. I wish I had summer breaks. I'm not even sure what summers are. Once you graduate medical school, summers are gone. No more summers. So, enjoy it. I would say that's outside of the 5, but number 1, most important is to enjoy your summers because they are limited. It's going to get to a point where you'll be working through the summer when everyone else is traveling, having fun, enjoying themselves. So enjoy it while you can. So number 1, I think one thing that you can do is gain some clinical experience. Most medical schools applications, they require some type of clinical hours, some contact hours, whether that is shadowing a physician or spending time in the lab or spending time at a nursing home, or if you work during the summer. I think the best thing to do is try to get a clinical opportunity where you can make money as well and knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. The way to do this is basically to contact the hospitals and say, hey, I want to see if I can shadow one of the doctors there, and maybe they can set you up with a physician who's on during that time that you need, that you have off from school. Number 2 is to do some research. And what I didn't realize when I was applying to residency was that you can use your college research, your undergraduate research on your residency application. I didn't know that at first, but I wanted to share that with you guys because if you can get involved with a research project, I would definitely try to do that. It's going to actually look good on your medical school application as well as your residency application. And try to get involved in some research something that's interested in. You don't want to be stuck in a wet lab all day where you're just depressed, not enjoying yourself. If clinical research is more interesting to you, then try to do some clinical research. But research always helps. Number 3 is volunteer. And just like the research component, find something that you're passionate about. I try to discourage students from volunteering for certain things just because it looks good on paper. Because when you get to your interviews, they're going to ask you, tell me about this volunteer opportunity, this experience that you had, and if it's something that you were forced to do just because it looked good on paper, you won't sound as passionate about it when you're explaining it. So that could be Habitat for Humanity, that could be the Fisher House, that could be going down to the homeless shelter, that could be lots of different things you can volunteer, and volunteering looks really good on your application. Number 4, I would say, is to prepare your application, your AMCAS application. If it's not out yet, if it's not released, you can download former applications or get applications from students who have applied in the past and just see what the questions are and see what things that you're going to have come up that you're going to have to answer. So that'll make that process a lot smoother when it's time to actually apply. You can also work on your personal statement because your reasonings for going into medicine is not going to change too much over the next 1 to 2 years, 3 or 4 years that you apply to medical school. So it's never too early to work on your personal statement, even if you just jot down some thoughts here and there, and then it finally comes together when it's time to write your application, write your personal statement, and then submit your application. And number 5, I would say travel. I really liked students when I was interviewing for medical school, sitting on the admissions board. I like students who traveled abroad and students who just basically did things that other students didn't do. So if you went to Honduras for a medical mission trip, or you went to Colombia or Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Africa, all those things look really good in your application. If you can get a part of a medical mission trip, that will help you stand out. So those are my 5 things for you guys, and like I said, most important is to have fun because your summers are limited. They will come to an end eventually, so enjoy your summers while you can, and enjoy yourselves. Have a great summer, and stick with it. Pre-med is a long process, but it's definitely doable. If you guys have any more questions, email me at overcomingtheoddsbook@gmail.com or contact me on my website at AntonioWebbMD.com. Until next time.